Well, I didn't expect this to happen. Yet, here we are. Let's talk about it now. So, I was just chilling one day in school, just scrolling through Twitter, because I was on lunch break and nothing better to do, until I saw Rumble Studios announces Bubblegum Simulator Infinity, which is a remaster of the original Bubblegum Simulator from 2018. And this genuinely shocked me. I genuinely jumped from this news. I did not expect this to happen this time, because the last game that they developed was Pet Catchers, which in my opinion, the game was just okay. Like, the Pokemon like catching thing, in my opinion, is just kinda I'm just not a fan of it. But now we're returning back to basics with this brand new game, which, in my opinion, the reason this is a big deal is because of the nostalgia. Since this game, along with their other game, Mining Simulator, the first pet simulator, and Honest Bee Swarm Simulator, had started the simulator genre. And man, things have changed. We'll get to that some point. For now, let's take a look at this remaster. This is my thoughts and opinions on Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. Oh my god, I'm already feeling nostalgic just from listening to this. Okay, so for those who don't know this game, the premise is pretty simple. You blow bubbles by clicking, and then sell those blown bubbles to get coins to get better gum for more storage, flavors for more bubbles per click, and then pets, which will give you coin and bubble multipliers. Also, you can use this trampoline or you can just jump to get over these clouds and get to islands. In my opinion, the islands look really nicely built, and as I'm making this right now, there are currently 5 islands to explore, with each housing different stuff, like chests, shoes, eggs, and more. Honestly, this is the part of the game that was a lot of fun. Jumping to different islands is pretty challenging if you don't have enough bubbles. And even if you do, you gotta make sure to land on the clouds in case you overshoot them. That's basically everything. There isn't really much to talk about. It's basically your flare-up simulator. But now I do want to talk about some of the differences and or features that are present in this remaster from the original. Now firstly, I want to cover some of the new features of this remaster that are not in the original, such as the mastery system. Using your coins and gems, you can unlock benefits and perks such as getting shiny pets, more pets you can equip, larger stocks in shops, sales on items, walk speeds, pickup magnets, and more. Then we have mini islands, which can house luck boosts for different eggs and chests you can use keys on to get some different items. Along with that, AFK hatching players also got some pretty good features here. First of all, auto hatching is free now without any game passes. Along with that, you can use the eye here to see an estimate with the time you can constantly open the egg with the buffs and currencies that you currently have. Next, the Zen was changed from the original. Firstly, in the original, you would exchange these for gems. Now, you'll get tasks to do like with rewards, such as for gems, tickets, a wheel, and potions. Speaking of which, potions are here too, working in pretty much how Pet Simulator and other simulators use them, giving more coins, luck, faster hatching, and better chances at mythics. Lastly, we now have a new area called the Hatching Zone, where you can access all the eggs you unlocked along with a cool Infinity Egg, letting you hatch pets from multiple eggs at once. However, in my opinion, I don't think this is worth it. You just have to spend more coins, and there's only 2 eggs that are higher in cost. It's not worth it in my opinion. Now, there are some things that aren't in this remaster, such as the many worlds before, the faces part of the shop you could buy, some of the XP system, and more. The ones also I didn't mention, like doggy jump and the wheel, they were added to the islands. For example, the wheel on the floating island and doggy jump on the outer space island. Then there are just some little changes, such as some eggs being on some different islands, and more of exclusive pets in the storage. I'll get to that. That's basically about it for differences between them. Not too many, but there are noticeable ones. Okay, well, here's the part where I'm gonna get pretty nostalgic and reflective, basically on this game and the simulator genre as a whole. So you can skip to the end of the session if you don't want to listen to that. But for those that are staying, dang, I really miss this. Seriously, if you did not play this game, you are missing out. And to prove that, I got a friend here, so I'll let him talk now.
I've been playing the game since like 2018, and it was one of, if not the first games that I ever got stuck into playing. Like, seriously, I remember playing it back when it released, and whenever I had free time, it's all that I played. And personally, it's been my favorite simulator, especially recently. It started a trend of upgrading your abilities and being able to reach a new area, not just buying it when you get enough money. Take Ninja Legends as an example. While the idea is very similar to Bubblegum's, it's unique in the way where it's not just jumping up to stationary clouds. First of all, you have a double jump. It's also different where it has moving clouds, exploding clouds, and a lot of others. But back to Bubblegum. The simple idea of just progressing with your abilities is something that sparked younger me to be hooked in the game for like the next years. And yes, I said years. Like I said, I've been playing since 2018, and that holds up now because, it's been 7 years.
Yeah, I can understand all that. I have played in this game as a prime as well. Along with the other simulators at the time, it had surfaced the simulator genre. Basically, just the simple concept of blowing bubbles is how I got into the game, along with the fun of jumping to islands and the amount of bets to collect. Pretty good too, especially in its prime. It was covered all over YouTube. Now, ever since Bubblegum Simulator released, more simulators had started to pop up over the years. However, everything about them slowly changed for the worst. Now in our modern age, simulators have turned from fun gameplay to progress to just a contest and who can just spend the most money to get number one on the leaderboards. There are many games like this, and honestly, it's exhausting. I'm at least happy that B-Swim Simulator is still going on strong. However, aside from that, I feel bad that the simulator genre has now turned into a shallow form just used for money. This is why, in my opinion, the announcement of this game was a surprise. Yeah, this remaster might just been for nostalgia, but I have a feeling deep down they just wanted to bring back the game for the fun of it. And hopefully that's the case. But if it is, then I'm glad they did. But if it isn't, yeah, it's okay. At least we have some kind of nostalgia. Well, if you skipped to here, welcome back. And if not, I hope you enjoyed listening to what I said. Overall, I think that this is a good remaster to the original. And remember, this is just the original release. Imagine what they're going to be doing with future updates. Wait, as of now, I'm hearing the big Easter update coming on Friday as I'm recording this. I will say, to end this now, I'm really hoping we can kind of get these remastered simulators back into popularity, since cash and grabby games don't have this kind of love put into them anymore. Yeah, that's about it I have to say. I can't really say too much now. So, like and subscribe if you want some of these opinions on our stuff. I can do more if you want. Well, that's all. I'll see you guys later. You check out the game too. It's well worth the time. Well, I think that's about all recording. Well, time to head back into the... Wait, didn't I? Didn't I have a gum here? Huh?